Hey dudes, and welcome back to the freaking channel. It's I, Julianne, and ow! Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm Julianne, and we are back at it with another monthly plan with me. This month is November, so we're doing a very seasonal theme. It's going to be mushrooms having a tea party, and it's so freaking cute. I know I say that every single month, but I'm not about to come on here and show you guys something that's not cute. So if you're here to plan with me, make sure you have a stationery ready, and if you're just here to hang out, make sure you have a snack, a warm beverage because it's cold outside, and let's get on with the video. So here we are getting started with the first page. To be completely honest, I haven't bullet journaled in this way in a hot minute, so I'm warming back up and getting started with just the title first. I don't really draw marker to paper very often, so it feels kind of weird and like a little stressful that I have no eraser or undo button. And honestly, the title didn't go well. If you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh my god, Julianne has lost a step, you're absolutely right, and I will fix this in just a little bit. Don't worry about it. Oh, and look at that. I'm getting started with the first of many mushrooms in this spread. I am, of course, going in with my Tombow Fudenosuke to do the line work. And I'm not doing anything too crazy or bold here like a graphic novel, but I have been enjoying pretending to be a mangaka. Like, it's my new favorite unlikely dream to fantasize about when I dissociate instead of being productive and responsible. I really want to write and draw like a really cute YA love story shoujo type thing, since shoujo is my favorite genre. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love shonen and everything, but I just love a really cute love story. I can't get over it. But maybe make like a webtoon. It's probably not ever gonna happen since I'm not much of a writer, but it's fun to think about. Anyway, that's like so off topic, but at the same time, so on brand. But I do love the Tombow Fudenosuke for its flexibility and precise point. It takes like a bit of getting used to, like a very tiny bit, just because of the flexibility, but it's really not that crazy flexible. There's a lot of other brush pens out there that are real loose. Like those loose floozy brush pens. I'm so sorry, that's so out of pocket. Oh my gosh. Anyway, for the coloring, of course, I'm using the Tombow Duo brush pens, the love of my life. I just love the way they look, and they are just so easy to color with. For the color palette of the spread, I am very much leaning into fall colors, but like fall leaves, and leaning towards more dead leaves. Like, to me, November is about more of the brown side of the color spectrum of the fall color palette, and so all of my mushrooms are going to be some variation of brown. But this is also because like I just don't have the correct kind of subdued red that's in my head. And I know that red is the classic, but if I just don't have the right color, I don't want to use it, and I think that this spread looks totally fine with the brown and a few pops of red here and there. And I know that Tombows can mix, but like I'm so not gonna do all of that, you know what I mean? I just want things to be as easy as possible. That's why I'm not a watercolor girly. Oh, and here is where I am fixing the title that I didn't like earlier with just some like classic little lettering. I'm not really into calligraphy anymore, and honestly I just don't have the skill for it anymore, so I'm not doing that, but just a little Pigma Micron lettering situation. And all I do when I want to correct something like this is I just go into the back of my bullet journal where I have my pen testing page and just random scraps of paper, and I just cut it to size. I line up all the dots so it looks kind of seamless and just pretend like nothing happened. And oh my god, I talked about the title for too long, but now that we're on the next page, I'm actually going to take a quick little break to quickly plug my little sticker sheets that go along with this spread. I released the first part of this pack a couple weeks ago, and now that this spread is out, the entire pack is now available on my shop. So if you want this spread without all the work, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to be including a discount code for those who are watching this video as a thank you for sticking around with me through all the ups and downs of this year. I know I've been extremely inconsistent, but just know that I really fucking appreciate you guys. No one else is there for me the way that my YouTube crew is, so here's just a sneaky little 20% off the store. But it's only available for the first 2 days of this video's release, so we know who the real ones are. So make sure you skedaddle. And yeah, that's enough of the plug, so now let's get back to the actual spread. Here I am drawing another chubby mushroom buddy sipping on some tea. I actually really like the little top I drew for this guy because it kind of looks like an umbrella. And this drawing was a little tough for me because of how much there was going on. I had to find some balance because I can really get easily lost in just adding in a bunch of tiny details that would just really clutter the entire spread since you can't really see them anyways. Especially since the lines I use are so fluid, the drawings can really lose a lot of structure really easily. Besides the mushroom with the teacup, I'm also drawing a little tea party setup with some cake and a teapot. I'm also throwing a lot of foliage around to really hit that magical autumn forest thing I'm going for. I feel like I'm a little behind with this whole theme actually. Like, mushrooms and cottagecore really had their moment in 2020 or 2021, and I'm only catching on to it now. Like, I know that mushrooms are just like a thing, right? There are people out there who've just always liked that aesthetic, and they've always been cute, but they like really had their moment. And being that this is only like a year out from it, I just feel so dated on the trend. But I still think this like theme is really cute, and I really wanted to do it, but just something about it. I feel like this would have been a huge hit a couple of years ago, and I'm so late. But surprisingly, what turned me towards this theme was not the whole cottagecore aesthetic. It was actually me recently being really clinically addicted to foraging and gardening TikTok. It is fascinating, let me tell you. And everyone that's doing it just seems so happy. They just seem so happy to find things or grow things. And then there's that one really cute guy that goes, abundance, on TikTok. Ugh, I love him. And I actually follow this one lady that's like the Miss Frizzle of foraging TikTok. I believe her account is Alexis Nicole, and she's literally the cutest thing ever. And I just love her teaching me about things that I can forage. And of course, I'm never actually going to pick something up and eat it, because I myself will personally die. If you're good with foraging, I commend you. But I just don't trust myself enough to pay attention long enough to actually be able to inspect and identify a mushroom. I wouldn't know if it's chicken of the woods or jack-o'-lanterns, because I would just be excited and then try to eat it. That's no good. It would definitely end me. I just like the idea of me walking into the forest and showing all of my friends like, oh my god, look at all those chickens. Aren't I a genius for being able to identify them? Like, I love that idea. It's never gonna happen, but I love it. Here I am drawing a little mushroom hot tubbing in a cup of tea. I don't know, I just thought that this would be a really cute idea, and he's also accompanied by a little sprout friend that has recently become my new favorite thing to draw. I just love him in different little scenarios, and I am so close to making him the mascot of my shop, but it might just be a hyperfixation thing. I'm holding off on making any decisions or announcements at the moment, and that's on learning how to adapt to my ADHD. But yeah, I actually don't even have a name for him yet. I'm just obsessed with him. So please comment below with any suggestions along with different scenarios that I can draw him in, because again, I am obsessed. Like, I have this idea in my head of him running a little acorn shop in a little leaf village with a bunch of other sprouts walking around and shopping at his acorn stand. Isn't that so freaking cute? Like, I have to draw that at some point. Maybe I'll make it into like a tiny little print. But yeah, any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, please comment down below. I would love to read them. Hold up, I just realized that I haven't explained what these pages that I have been working on are at all. So the one I'm working on right now is my monthly tracker and insights page. I have my habit tracker, which I really need to start using religiously. And I also have my large goal section that's on this like little faux paper note that I drew. Also, look how cute this mushroom is. Okay, anyway, I really find that setting goals and being very intentional with my energy is extremely important for me to stay on track with stuff. In this section, I'll write down like 2 or 3 bigger goals. I'm really trying to stick to like 2. And then I break them down by week so I actually have this pathway and I can be accountable for it. I have this big issue with having goals and just forgetting them or just not having them pre-broken down for me already. So I just ignore them because in the moment, I just can't figure it out. I just don't want to, and physically, mentally, I just am not capable of breaking it down, so I just ignore it. So having this section and being very intentional with it at the start of the month is a very important routine for me and my productivity and honestly my sanity. And oh my god, we are almost done with this page, so we need to get started talking about it. So this is the newish section to my bullet journal. I ditched the calendar a long time ago for my Google Cal because my schedule is just always moving and a bullet journal can't accommodate that. And I just needed a section dedicated to just journaling, so that's why this section is here. I like my weekly spreads to be more task and productivity focused, and they tend to be like the more pretty pages of my bullet journal. It's very focused, it's very neat, and I just also don't want limited space to write down my thoughts and feelings, so I wanted to dedicate this blank space in my journal for that. Since it's supposed to be a minimal page, I'm just using some washi tape and my stickers to dress it up a bit, but really I'm just not doing that much to it. I want it to be a place where it can get really ugly and I can scribble down whatever, I can draw whatever that's on my mind without feeling bad about spending time on a cute drawing on that page. And oh my god, I am doing a terrible job keeping the voiceovers in line with what's going on the screen because I'm just talking way too much. But what is new? So anyway, we moved on to the weekly where I'm just setting it up real quick, and I'm really only gonna do mostly the left side. This is because I just don't really know what this week is gonna look like yet, so I'm keeping the right side a little bit more open. When I do know what's going on in a week, I do set up the entire thing, but that's because I kind of already know how many tasks are going in each day. I just hate it when you like draw a box and then it's like way too big or way too small for all the tasks you need, so only left side will be set up for now. And yeah, this is a second goal section, but it's for the week. Redundancy is extremely important to a forgetful, very active mind. So here is my little weekly reminder of what my goals are so I can still stay on track with them. And here I am drawing my favorite mushroom of the entire spread, and yeah, usually I don't like to pick favorites with things like this, but he is definitively the cutest because he has like a little bowl cut on. It's so freaking cute. And him and the little nameless sprout that I'm obsessed with, they're walking over with their little teapot to go have a tea party, and I'm so freaking obsessed with this drawing. And of course, he is going to be included on the sticker sheet that I told you guys I made for this entire spread. I'm just so obsessed with it. Like this duo, oh, amazing. And since we're at the end of the video, I think I just want to put a quick little thank you. I know my last video was kind of intense and it was like me coming out of a deep, dark place, but I didn't realize that I wasn't like quite there yet, and it was like a little premature for me to start posting videos again. So that's why I disappeared again. Right now, I am in a better place, and I know I wasn't able to reply to a lot of the comments on that last video, so I just wanted to say thank you so freaking much. Like, I cannot begin to describe how grateful I am. I just wasn't in the place to be able to reply to comments right after I posted that video. It was very strange, but yeah, just wanted to say big thank you, and I will try my best not to disappear again. Anyways, probably the time to just let the music roll now, and I'll see you guys in the outro. Thank you so freaking much for watching this video. I know I have been very inconsistent, but I just appreciate it so much. Any of you guys that are watching, I appreciate it. If you want to see any more videos from me, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to leave a comment, leave a freaking comment, because I love the comment section. And if you guys want to see anything else from me, be sure to just look at the description box below. My sticker shop, my social media accounts, all the stuff I've used. I don't know what else is in there. Just go check it out if you want to go check it out. And yeah, that's it for the end of the video. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!